Well, here we go with a contest that's got plenty riding on it. The excitement's building, and so are the nerves. Any slip-up from either side here could have a massive impact down the line. It's on the way for you, live on EA TV. A very warm welcome to you from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. What are your
Every reason to believe this will be a clash to tantalise and entertain. Two teams who know precisely who they are, and the fans are very likely in for a treat today. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. What are your expectations for today?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Machado. Teixeira. And good anticipation. It's with Santos. Marquez. And a decent delivery. Appeared to be in two minds. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
And they have possession again. Santos. Machado. Well, that one has promise. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Teasing ball in. Good-looking move. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff. Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Joao. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Excellent pass. And that'll be offside. Good ball over the top. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Machado. Beautiful pass. Oh, surely! Well, you're bound to be a bit cross with yourself when you're presented with that sort of opportunity.
Well, in the end, it's a fairly easy save for the goalkeeper, but really that should have been a goal.
In the right place to cut out the pass. Using space on the opposite flank now.
Yeah, that's hard to defend against. They've got to shuffle across the pitch now.
Marquez. Promising pass. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, good idea, and a chance for the lead, and the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Well, the short corner routine. Electing to cross into the centre. Danger still on. Well, no way through in the end. Joao. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. It's with Santos. Playing with a flow and intensity. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, that should have been a really threatening moment.
Successfully cut out the pass. That's a good ball. On to Greenwood. Reis. Distributing it well. Now there to intercept. Pedro. Rafael now. Attack looks promising. Rafael. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Now with Mendes. Rafael. And the pass deftly cut out. Neither side really able to keep the ball for any significant length of time. Rafael. On the ball, Rafael. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Plenty of options. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Now the electronic board showing one additional minute. Released it nicely. Opportunity. No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of Tottenham. And the second half has started here at the home of Spurs. Oh, good vision there. Is this the moment? And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Promising attack. But really sticking to their task defensively. That's really good and effective physical play. Promising possession, this. Giving it away. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, the stats show us that the hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Yes, really good without the ball, and the all-around performance levels have been high. Last touch gives them a throw-in. Machado. And possibilities here. And the right place to cut out the pass.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
Waited well. And a superb stop.
Yeah, that's really good goalkeeping. Just made himself so hard to beat there.
And there's the delivery. Well, they can keep possession now. And they keep it moving. He made good progress there. Rafael now. Well, now they have possession. Plenty of support here. Able to skip past his man. I think I spoke too soon. Good recovery to win it back. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in.
Happy birthday to the coolest football player, Bodie Jeffries. Happy birthday
Joao.
to all your friends and family.
Attacking with vigour, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Oh, could be! Well, just the tackle that was needed. Now, options are plenty. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. On the ball, Teixeira. Joao. Oh, tremendous vision. Intercepting it intelligently. Could be dangerous. To trim the deficit! 10 minutes left for play. Top-class defending. Now Teixeira. Well, he's certainly not alone. And in it goes! They're getting closer. They're not finished yet. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Race. On the cusp of the final whistle, and they're making home advantage count, but only just. Your thoughts?
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
And pressing from the front. Well, advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Machado. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Just knocked it out of there.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
Oh, that's splendid play. Half-hearted clearance. Well, threat over for now. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
It was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Every reason to believe this will be a clash to tantalise and entertain. Two teams who know precisely who they are, and the fans are very likely in for a treat today. What next? We'll find out on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs matchup.
Oh, Derek, what a moment this could be.
There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, that one has promise. Isaac. Francisco. Sosa. Nice ball to switch the point of attack.
Yeah, it needs to be done quickly, though.
Sosa on the ball. No, high quality defending. Now, options are plenty. Nice looking pass. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Corner conceded, an unfussy clearance. Who can they pick out? Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Options in the centre. Nice looking move this. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. And buying them time.
Well, no frills, but it's effective, that's for sure.
Might be onto something. An alert piece of defending. Using space on the opposite flank now. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Can she put it away? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Can he? He can't hold on to it. It's a neat move. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Over it comes, and dealt with it nicely. Joao. In position, and it's in! All square again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Caballero. Isaac. Bakar. And nicely over the top. Putting so much effort into winning back possession. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can they forge ahead? And just flicked off the defender, so a corner coming up. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, what a magnificent save! It looked as though it might go in. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And there's the delivery. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Throw-ins given. And a goal kick coming up. Sosa. Isaac. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
And keeper's ball. He made it look as though it was never in any doubt. Joao. Not smooth in possession. Francisco. Couldn't hang on to it. Oh, they were in a decent position too. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Joao. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Plenty of support here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Greenwood. Joao. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And snuffed out the danger immediately. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So all even here. Who might produce that match-winning moment? Oh, nice ball over the top. Bakar. Sosa on the ball. Caballero. Isaac. Good-looking move. And a throw-in. Unable to keep the ball. Caballero. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And support available. And Sosa here. Caballero. Sosa on the ball. Francisco. And unable to keep possession. Pressing high up has its advantages. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Isaac. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Working so hard to win back possession. Well, this could really help the cause. High quality defending. Isaac. Francisco. Could be threatening. Oh, cut out brilliantly.
Well, that was close. It needed that intervention.
And the counter-attack looks on. And there it breaks down. That's a high-quality pass. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure.
Andy Topham. That's Andy Topham. Can you please return to your vehicle?
Joao.
Thank you.
Now can he get on the end of this one? And there's a quality defender in action. This to get them in front. Great challenge. Can she put it away? And taken cleanly by the keeper. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. There to win it back.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Well, there to intercept. Francisco. Sosa with it. And nicely struck. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
What a tackle that was.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And a clever piece of defending. Using space on the opposite flank now. 10 minutes left for play. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Now options are plenty. And the cross goes in. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. And a throw-in it's going to be. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Well, her throw-in radar was more than a bit off.
Yeah, that was a cheap giveaway.
And bursting forward. Played into the box. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. That is this could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Just straying offside. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right.